Part 2. The Three-Body Problem. Revelation and Resistance. Wang Miao is still shaken from everything he's learned. The three-body game, the Trisolaran fleet heading to Earth, and the Earth-Trisolaris Organization, or ETO, ready to welcome the aliens. He's sitting with Da Shi, the tough police officer who's become his partner, and they're both trying to figure out what to do next, their minds buzzing with worry. The countdown that haunted Wang Miao's eyes has stopped, but he knows it's just the beginning. Because 400 years might sound far away, but the danger feels so close. Da Shi lights a cigarette, his face serious, and says they need to dig deeper into the ETO, because if they don't stop them, humanity might not stand a chance when the aliens arrive. As they keep investigating, Wang Miao and Da Shi hear about more scientists acting strange. Some are quitting their jobs, others are disappearing, and a few more have ended their lives, leaving notes about losing hope. It's like a dark cloud is spreading, and Wang Miao feels it too, a heavy fear that makes his chest tight every time he thinks about those alien ships crossing space. One day, they meet a group of scientists and soldiers at a secret base, all looking tired and scared, and a man named Chang Weisi, a calm army officer, tells them the truth is even worse than they thought. He says the Trisolarans have a trick called sophons, tiny machines they've sent to Earth, so small you can't see them, but they watch everything and mess with science experiments, stopping humans from making new discoveries. Wang Miao's stomach drops when he hears this, because it means the Trisolarans are already here in a way, spying through these sophons. And every lab, every idea is stuck. They can't build better weapons or technology to fight back. Chang Weisi explains that the sophons came after Wenjie's signal, traveling faster than light to lock humanity in place. And now the suicides make sense. Scientists are giving up because their work is useless, trapped by an enemy they can't touch. Da Shi slams his fist on the table, angry and loud, saying they can't just sit there, and Wang Miao nods, feeling a spark of determination even though his heart is pounding with dread. While all this is happening, the ETO is growing stronger, meeting in dark rooms and whispering about the Trisolarans like they're saviors coming to fix Earth's problems. Wenjie is there, older now but still quiet and powerful, her eyes carrying the pain of her past as she leads them. She believes humans don't deserve this planet, not after what she saw in the Cultural Revolution, and she's ready to hand it over to the aliens, even if it means the end of everything she once knew. Wang Miao doesn't understand how anyone could betray their own kind, but he feels a shiver when he thinks of her, like she's a ghost from a broken time pulling strings he can't see. One night, Da Shi gets a tip about a big ETO meeting on a ship called Judgment Day, a rusty old boat floating far out at sea, and he drags Wang Miao along to check it out, saying it's their chance to strike back. They join a team of soldiers, all quiet and focused, and sail out under a starry sky, the water slapping against the boat as Wang Miao's nerves twist tighter. When they get close, they see the ship lit up, full of ETO members talking about the Trisolarans, their voices excited and sure, like they've already won. Da Shi grins, rough and ready, and tells Wang Miao about a plan called Operation Guzheng, named after an old Chinese instrument with sharp strings. They're going to use tiny wires, thinner than hair, to slice the ship apart and stop the ETO in its tracks. The plan starts at dawn, and Wang Miao watches from a distance, his heart racing as helicopters drop these invisible wires across the water, stretched tight like a net. The Judgment Day sails right into them, and suddenly, everything changes. The ship breaks apart, metal and wood splitting with awful screeches, and people on board scream as the wires cut through, tearing the whole thing to pieces. Wang Miao covers his mouth, shocked and sick, because it's fast and brutal. But it works. The ETO's leaders are gone, their plans sinking into the sea. Da Shi claps him on the back, saying it's a win, but Wang Miao feels shaky, wondering if this is what fighting aliens will always be like, messy and hard. After the ship goes down, the team pulls up what's left, and they find computers and papers floating in the wreckage, full of secrets about Trisolaris. Wang Miao sits with Chang Weisi, reading through it all, his eyes wide as he learns more. The Trisolarans have been talking to the ETO through the Sophons, telling them how to prepare Earth, and their fleet is huge, packed with machines and soldiers ready to take over. It's real now, not just a game or a story, and Wang Miao feels small, like a bug under a giant foot, but he keeps reading because knowing the enemy is the only way to fight. Back on land, Wenjie hears about Judgment Day and doesn't cry or shout. She just sits still, her face blank, but inside she's burning with quiet anger because her dream of a new world isn't dead yet. The ETO is hurt, but there are still members out there hiding and waiting, and she knows the Trisolarans are watching, pleased with her work even if this battle is lost. She looks at the sky, remembering her father and her choice at Red Coast, and feels no regret. Only a strange peace that scares Wang Miao when he sees her later, her shadow long and dark. By now, the world is starting to wake up. Governments meet in secret, people whisper about aliens, and scientists like Wang Miao try to find hope, even with the Sophons holding them back. Chang Weisi says they have 400 years to get ready. A long time, but not long enough, and they need to start now, building plans and keeping the truth quiet so people don't panic. Wang Miao nods, tired but determined, because he's seen the enemy's face in that game, felt their power in the countdown, and he won't let them win without a fight. Da Shi lights another cigarette, grinning through the smoke, and says they'll figure it out together, rough and steady as always. So, this part ends with humanity standing at the edge, knowing the Trisolarans are coming, and their tricks are already here, locking science in chains. The Judgment Day is gone, a small victory in a big war, but the cost is heavy, and the fear is real. Wang Miao looks out at the night, his mind full of stars and danger, while Wenjie waits in the shadows, her signal still echoing across space, pulling the future closer every day.